Tribble's little lip that sticks up there. That's just because he's got no top canine. And so because he doesn't have a top canine sticking down, then his lip comes up and sits on that canine on the bottom canine. So his lips does sometimes come down. Hey, April. Oh, Tribble. He's looking grumpy at me now. Hey, darling. Old man, aren't you, darling? Hey, hidden within myself. He's a lovely lad. He's half ragdoll. Sorry, guys. Our phone line still doesn't work. Got an engineer back out tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Seriously, 7 a.m. 7 a.m. to check a phone line. Ridiculous. So, yes, so somebody will be out at 7 a.m. to do yet more tests on the phone line to confirm the tests that Asher did, because the tests they did last week and the week before didn't get to the root of the problem. They tried to blame the router. And we even tried a different router and said, no, it's not the router. And they said, yes, it is. So we ended up getting a new router. And so, I mean, Asher's an Uber geek, I call it. He's got a PhD in computer geekery sensor things. So he kind of knows what he's doing. He's very, very computery. Yeah, so he said to them, you know, this is where the problem is, and they said, no, the problem's in your hardware. So we end up getting a new router, putting it in. Guess what? It's a phone line problem. Hi, Scott and Leanne. I think it's me. I don't think it's you guys buffering. I think it's me. Okay, hello. Some more. Scratching like crazy. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. Fishes and Loaves. No, that's not Darcy. That's Smith Family Ranch. I'm really sorry. Anyway, interesting thing about biting bugs, because they bite me, something chronic. Okay, I'll try not to move. Okay, I'll stop putting it on the cat. If you have O negative blood, rhesus O negative blood, biting flies will go for you over anybody else that you are with. And another completely... That's annoying. Hey, Mary Beth. Oh, Carol, thank you. If you have fibromyalgia, you are also more likely to get bitten than anybody else. And I have O negative blood and fibromyalgia. So, you know, bites all around. I didn't actually even realise this is that bad now. I'm on antihistamine tablets, antihistamine spray, antihistamine eye drops, and now I have this hydrocortisone cream. So, yeah, and I still get eaten alive. And I put this stuff on, anti-midge spray, which is apparently, it's sold in the shops up here, because apparently it's the best. It's nothing for me. You're A+. Carol, were you one that said you got Oh, sorry, not Carol. Hidden Within Myself. Sorry, I cannot remember your name either. I'm really, really sorry. In Within Myself, do you get attacked a lot as well? Michelle. I try, I promise you I do try, but that's my brain. Um, yeah, so I get eaten alive, and Asher can walk next to me. He could be in shorts and t-shirt, and I can be in long sleeve shirts, and I will still get bitten anywhere that there's skin. I've even got down my top. Thanks for the forgiveness, Michelle. I do try, I promise. So today the vet was out to X-ray Willow, have a look at the lump that she's got, which actually moves, which is surprising to me. It's not fun, is it, Carol? I feel like bugs like you. You don't know if that's through your blood type. I only know about people with fibro and O negative blood because I'm O negative blood and have fibro, so they're the only ones I really pay attention to. I'm really sorry. Yeah, so anyway, the big lump on Willow's shoulder. Oh, my hair looks awful. It does actually move, so they do think it's fibrous tissue. Sorry, got midnight. So I think it's fibrous tissue, which should reduce in size over the years. Oh, that's interesting, Marybeth. Huh. Weird. You're lucky. You're one of the unusual ones. Yes, they did the X-rays, and that is fibrous tissue, which is good. Now we talked about them taking it out because all it is where she had the injury at the front here. It's just the tissue is overhealed and overhealed and overhealed, and that's why there's a big lump. And you can move the lump. Hey, white picket fence. Sorry, I can't remember your name. I'm trying to remember everybody's, but I'm not having a good time of it at the minute. So you can move the lump. So I asked the vet about is it best to be taken out? Sky. Oh, I will try, I promise. Is it best to have it taken out? And the vet said, well, no, because it's been caused by the wound. So the healing of the wound, and that's why it's gone. So to take it out, they'd have to make a wound probably actually as big, if not bigger, than the initial wound in the shoulder. He said, and then when you've got a wound again, the body will probably once again overheal and cause another fibrous tissue lump. So that's not going to happen. I don't know. I've got one vet saying take it out and another vet saying don't. The rhesus factor, yes. Yeah, that would be really helpful, Carol. April, I don't know enough about blood, unfortunately. I know I have rhesus. I know I'm rhesus O negative. I don't know what the rhesus bit means, but technically I'm rhesus O and then D in brackets negative. So, yeah, that's fun. Means I have really weird, funky blood. Which somebody postulated that people with rhesus O negative blood come from aliens. I don't know how that worked out. It's something to do with O negative blood being weird in some way. I know I'm a universal giver. Anybody can take my blood, but I can't take anybody's blood except O negative. Otherwise, my body just attacks it and rejects it. Cheese balls. I'm wearing my pajamas. It's got midnight. There. This little alien. He's just talking about aliens. I am not an alien. I'm just dressed like one. Oh dear. Yeah, you see, I probably am an alien. I'm probably an alien. Certainly not normal, I know that much. Getting glared at by the cat. I'd show you, but every time I show you, it goes buffering and goes off. Will this work? Triple. Hi. You're so pretty. Touch the hand. Touch. Oh, okay. How about do this? Yeah. Oh, lovely cat. And then I stop. And then I stop. Yeah, there you go. Did you actually get to see the cat then without it buffering? Almost 1 a.m. All the short folk are a different breed, definitely. I'm definitely not normal. Oh, Triple, he's so lovely. He's about 16 now. Probably from the History Channel. Aliens are the answer to everything. I don't watch it. We don't have it. I like the sound of it though. I need to go find a way to watch the History Channel. I did watch something. We have internet TV, and because our phone line's been down for oh god, it's 10 days. It must be. I've used almost all my data on my phone, and we're not even halfway through the month. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, so I can't watch anything on the TV. I'm watching stuff on my phone though, but yeah, not a lot. Sorry, I'm stroking Dribble. Really weird shows. I love weird programs. Here's a weird I like. No, it's probably not as weird as I have, but I couldn't sleep last night, so I decided to watch a documentary about the rise and fall of another type of documentary I've watched a lot when we've had no TV, internet TV, is stuff about people being in prisons, and I find that stuff quite interesting, mostly because the differences. Watching a lot to do with the American justice system at the moment, and I have to say, it's not good. I don't know why, but that sort of stuff interests me. Sci-fi too. Well, I noticed that when I stay at a friend of mine down south in Sussex, sometimes I'll stay at hers for like a month at a time, kind of thing, if she's got stuff going on. And I noticed that the horror channel shows Star Trek. Now, as somebody who likes Star Trek, I find that disturbing. It's not horror. But yeah, your TV channels are weird. So my hair is really annoying. So that really annoying length where it's too short to do anything with, but it's too long not to do something. I woke up this morning, you'll love this, and it was just, I woke up like that. How was it? No, it's not doing it, it was all sticking up. And actually, that looks a lot better than it did earlier. Anyway, my hair was all sticking up, and if I moved my head forward, my hair all went, and then if I moved it back, Victoria era mental institutions. I think I've seen that one. It may be the same one. Yeah, are they over here? Because the ones over here were pretty nasty. Really, really nasty back then. Putting people in baths of ice water or baths of boiling water, or really, really hot near boiling water. That was another one. Electrocution, to stop you from doing something. If this is really annoying. Anyway, yeah, electrocution and stuff like that. I can tell you something that's slightly odd about how doctors originally in England cured what they called hysteria in women. Though it's hello, happy Colorado homestead. Yeah, it's just slightly weird. I'm trying to think how to put this with it, hopefully not offending anybody. In order to yeah, thanks, happy Colorado. They just help women by removing parts of their brain. To stop hysteria, so women being angry and all of that. That is actually the reason that the first adult toys, female adult toys, were invented, and it was actually a doctor who would use it on you in order to, as they called it, cure hysteria. I know a lot of really random stuff, random bits of information, and that's one of them. So there you go. That was actually the initial invention of sex toys for women. Weird. Sure, it worked. Must have worked. It caught on. Not medically though. Yeah, it is. It's bizarre, bizarrely true. I know a lot of completely useless bits of information that are just completely bizarre in life. So, yeah, that's just one of them. I should probably actually do an adult only channel at some point and just tell people all the random stuff that I know that I wouldn't want to talk about on a normal channel. You've seen that on the History Channel. There you go, see? Proof. You mean the Sci-Fi Channel? That's funny. Very funny. So, yeah, well, there you go. That's apparently it's how to put a woman in a good mood. Real history is indeed better than made-up history. Definitely. Don't you think, Tribble? I don't have Discovery, sadly. Don't. I have heard of Homestead Rescue. Wasn't one of the YouTube channel on there last week or something? Everyone was saying. Oh, Tribble. But no, it's something I'd like to see it. I would like to see it. But we don't have Discovery Channel. Well, at the moment, I haven't even got a TV, so until the phone line is fixed, I have nothing. And by the time the phone line is fixed, I will probably be away 10 days. So, yeah. And unfortunately, where I'm going for a week of that, the internet is really, really, really bad there. Not only the internet, you can't make phone calls there. You have to sort of walk up to the top of the hill and hold your phone up in the air, and then you might be able to get enough signal. But that's a place in the Gloucestershire countryside, down in England. Oh, film Hot Fuzz. Have you seen that? Sandford, Gloucestershire. It's essentially where I'm going. It's a university. There's a big, massive horse show. So it's international qualifier, national show. International qualifier at first for I think 1 or 2 days, and then the other 2 days are just a national show. So I'm off to that. Someone copied it. Show to YouTube. Ours is just the phone line. It's been down for 10 days. What day is it? Thursday. 11 days. In fact, it'll be 12 days when I wake up. So, as an engineer, back out again, 7 o'clock in the morning. It is about 1 a.m. right now. It is. It's 6 minutes to 1. But Asher's getting up in the morning, not me. Hello, Overlook Valley Homestead. So, do any of you guys have completely random bits of information? Anything, any subject whatsoever? Hey, Monty. So, do any of you have really weird bits of information? Completely random, any subject you can tell us. Pocket-sized spying machines to use. Yeah, that's what they are. Spying machines. You're right, absolutely. So, come on, guys. Well, hit thumbs up for me. That's a good one. That's a good start. And then just tell me a random bit of information that you know that you think I might not know. You might think I do know, but it's your favourite anyway, so just tell me. I'm going to go and try to go over there without the phone losing signal. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to give it a go. Monty, entertain people. It's funny. Seen people asking Alexa if she works for the CIA and she shut down immediately. That's quite funny. Well, you know what? We do invite these things into our home. I mean, I haven't got an Alexa or a Dot or anything like that. Brushing Tribble. Obviously, I have a mobile phone. Yeah. Well, you see, I have this problem of I will have a conversation in my sleep with people, and I've just got this horrible feeling. Yeah, cell phone definitely enough. I just have this horrible feeling that if I had an Alexa, I'd probably end up, I don't know, turning music on. I found people without spleens get a big round patch. The actual bullseye. With ticks and lines. Oh, big round patch instead of a bullseye. That's really weird. I talk about you in my fibre for. Oh, thank you, Overlook Valley. I'll try and remember to go and watch it. I had a brain bleep. Couldn't remember the whole channel name. That's okay. Don't worry. Thank you. I shall try and remember, but you know, fibro fog. Can't filter it. That's weird. That is quite weird. Sorry, I'm trying to brush the cat. Am I going to lose signal? Is that nice? Oh, is it nice? Oh, he's a happy cat. Oh. It is so nice to have a long-haired cat that actually likes being brushed. He does. He loves that. His name is Tribble. Tribble. If you don't know what a Tribble is, you need to watch the first ever episode of Star Trek, the original series, or the better one is The Trouble with Tribbles. Well, his brother, Mary Beth, unfortunately we lost him. He's the one we lost 29th of December. His brother liked being vacuumed. Fishes and loaves. Carol? Anyway, yes, it's good. I have watched it a few times. Trekkie cat. I also have a pony called Seven, and I named her because she's unique and individual. Hey Lola. Thanks for that. live long and prosper. I actually have that emoji on my phone. I don't know why, it just Samsung put it on there, so I use it. You know, why wouldn't you? And the funny thing is, a load of people think I'm waving. I was like, yeah, okay, that's a wave. Oh, you have a cat called Tribble. That is awesome. Well, he got named Tribble because he was, when he was a kitten, we first got him, he was a tiny little ball of fluff. Like, he looked proper round, like a Tribble. And instead of meowing, he would always go, which of course is a noise a Tribble makes. Do I have an animal named Q? I nearly did, but then somebody else, Brothers Khan, that is awesome. But somebody else got in there and registered their pony that does the same as mine was intended to, as Q. So, you know, I thought I'm not going to have two that were born like a few days apart, both with the same name. I mean, I suppose it could have been a stable name, but I got somebody else to name him in the end, which I now deeply regret. The person turned out to be a horrible person. So, but that's my black one, Abe, and his mum is Seven. So who here knows the Star Trek relation, the name Seven? This is how you find out how Trekkie somebody is. I actually don't like the original series. I quite like the films. I find the original series films quite funny, but I don't actually like the original series. So I'm what used to be called a Trekker instead of a Trekkie. There you go. Lola's got the emoji. No, DS9, you're wrong. Seven is not from DS9. I know you're thinking. Because the name is Seven of Nine. But this pony was supposed to be born 7th, so she was just referred to as Seven before she was born in the womb. And there you go, 7 is from Voyager. Yes, he was a Borg. That's it. It's been enough time. You've all gone and looked it up, haven't you? Oh, your favourite series is DS9. I'll let you off then. But no, I won't. How can your favourite series be DS9? Actually, to be honest, I've hardly watched any DS9. But if I lose you, signals, because I'm going in the kitchen, I'll come back out of the kitchen. I just want to grab something from in here. So DS9. What do you like about DS9? I like Dax, actually. I was going to name a pony Dax, but then it would be, which Dax? Is it Jedzia Dax? Is it Curzon Dax? You know. Yours is Next Gen. April, what did I miss? Next Gen. Oh, from Q. Yeah, but he also he was also on Voyager. I don't know if you know that. Including his kid. Going to nap. It could have been sick. Oh no! Oh, I hope to catch you again soon. Thank you for joining. Only female mosquito bite. Oh, that's good to know. Means I can swear at them all and call them a female swear word instead of a male swear word. Definitely good to know. Right, I'm going back into the light. Yeah, that is random. I like that. I didn't know it. Ours are midges, though, not mosquitoes. This door. It's a sliding door, and it keeps not sliding. It keeps stopping. It's really annoying. Hi, Rach. I did actually see something. This makes sense now. I did see a short article about somebody who was a scientist who was trying to breed. He found a way. He was finding a way to breed more male mosquitoes than female mosquitoes. Obviously, so if you've got hello, I'm back. Oh, Louis and the Stat. 10 times better than Twilight. Even better though, Lost Boys. I watched a lot of vampire stuff when I was younger. Aside from that, Lost Boys is just one of the films that everybody should watch at least once in their life. I mean, the soundtrack is amazing. Some of you are now going to tell me that you haven't watched Lost Boys, aren't you? Sorry, Mary Beth. Lola said the world she would create would not have any bloodsuckers in it. Sparkly vampires from Twilight. My back. Yeah, Lost Boys is the best. They're the best vampires. Sorry, I actually know why that started buffering. I heard Ash's phone going upstairs. Sax player was a hunk in Lost Boys. You know, I think they're none of them are really overly attractive for me in the Lost Boys, but the soundtrack is amazing and the vampires don't sparkle. And surely vampires that sparkle are ridiculous. Oh, are you off, Lola? I'll see you soon, hopefully. You've never seen The Lost Boys. Oh, somebody must send the White Picket Fence the DVD. You have to watch Lost Boys. Yeah, the dark-haired one, he was quite good looking. Tina Turner's saxophone player. That's quite interesting. The White Picket Fence, you'll probably find you have seen it. Hi, Crystal. Yeah, if you've not seen The Lost Boys, you have to see it. Your nightmares, Monty. I'm not surprised. It was the rice. I'm so happy. We over here. Oh, Crystal, this is just a completely insane place. We just talk about anything and everything. Right now, we're talking about vampires being, well, Lost Boys versus sparkly vampires. And we got onto that subject because we were talking about mosquitoes and midges, because I get eaten alive by them, you know, all the time. Evil little things. So we were talking about bitey animals, and then that got onto sparkly vampires, and then that got onto Interview the Vampire and the Lost Boys. Hey Heather, so you come in? You stuck in, girl. Yeah, so we talk about anything and everything. Yes, we were indeed talking about Star Trek. We groomed the cat. He's now gone off in a huff because I got up. And we got on talking about Star Trek because the cat's name is Tribble. You'll find that on my lives, it's certainly these ones at night when it's gone 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's gone 1 o'clock in the morning here. I just ramble about anything and everything. Wolf in DS9. Yes, he started. Hi, Butterf. But I give up. I give up on how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. What is your first name? Who are we talking to? DS9 is the best baddies. Seriously. Monty, you need to go and watch. Ashley, that's better. I will try and remember. I'm trying to remember everybody's at the moment. Yeah, so we talk about anything and everything. If you have a random bit of information, just a random fact, then just tell us and we'll talk about that. So I've already given probably enough to give people nightmares. Yeah, the Nightmares, the Lost Boys, the only ones I've never. With Jamad, which I've not seen that. I am completely behind on DS9. I've seen probably 2 episodes, and it's not because I was trying to. I believe they're deaf from the noise they make. What are we talking about? I am lost. Star Trek Enterprise. Oh, roosters. I think. Is that actually true? Roosters actually have built-in earplugs? Because I would completely believe that. Well, I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 roosters. What's happening? What have you missed? I am Crystal in the UK. I live in Scotland at the moment. When a rooster opens its beak to crow, its external auditory canals close off, presenting sound coming in. That is, I never knew that. That is fascinating. I like that. Well done. That's the best one so far. It certainly beats mine about how to cure women of hysteria in Victorian times. So, Bottoff, talk about anything. Ashley, anything. Crystal, yes, this is a beautiful place to live. I'm so happy. Lead to the randomness. Yeah, it is 1 a.m. here. Bottoff, you see, I'm getting there. Or Ashley, I said that right, did I? What other random? See, you just go from one bit of random information to another. There's a program we have over here called QI, and it stands for quite interesting, and that is fantastic. Oh, Mary Beth, God, yeah, I know that feeling. Oh, Crystal, most people on here at the moment live in the USA. So you're all up at sensible hours as like me, Monty, and Rachel up at silly o'clock. You should. That QI is absolutely fantastic. It's a shame that Stephen Fry doesn't do it anymore, but Sandy does a good job anyway. The things. Have you heard of the podcast called No Such Thing as a Fish? If you haven't, go and look it up. No, done by, they call it the QI elves, who are the people who go and get the information, bits of information. Elaborate on QI. QI is a TV program. It's a panel show where you're asked questions. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Once you're 6 hours behind me. Yeah, QI, the host, which used to be Stephen Fry, it's now Sandy Toxme. Anyway, they'll ask a question, and you actually get more points for giving an interesting answer than you do for giving a correct answer. Hi, Dave. I didn't see you come in. During the miners', I guess you mean strikes in the 70s. The miners changed all the signs to the People's Republic of South Yorkshire. That is awesome. That is really, really good. Yorkshire, it may as well be a country of its own. Got its own language. It should join Scotland, actually. If we break off for independence, Yorkshire should join Scotland. I've been to Sheffield several times. I nearly lived there. Nearly lived there. Right. You're from the People's Republic. Absolutely, Monty. I don't blame you. It's true. Battery's running out. Gladly join Scotland. Are you coming up in the holidays, bringing the kiddies? Go camping. It's a bit wet at the moment, though. My neighbour was out today helping dig out a mudslide. So there was a field of turnips, and the entire field there's been so much rain. Buffering is getting really annoying. No, Monty, you didn't tell me. What's the matter with your mum? Anyway, this entire field went into the house, into the farmhouse. Their living room was, when they eventually managed to get the door open, the living room was 1 metre deep in mud and partially grown turnips and water, wet mud. All the ground floor all had various different amounts of turnip and soil in it. So, been diagnosed with dementia. Oh, I'm sorry, Monty. That's not fun. If it makes you feel any better, and it probably won't at the moment, but it will do at some point in your life. People who've worked in dementia, my granddad has it. My mum deals with people with it. I used to work with a guy who was a carer for people, a specialist for people with dementia, and they all say the exact same thing, which is it's harder on the people around them than it is the person who has it, and that's the only saving grace. Just try and keep her mind active. My granddad's quite late stages of it now. He's living in a care home, and he doesn't know what's going on. Strangely, he always remembers my dog, who he's met once, because my granddad lives in Australia. So I haven't seen him for years. He was over about 3 years ago. He was over. I saw him then. Yeah, and he saw my dog. He met my dog once. Gonzo, my black and white dog. He met him once, and yeah, my granddad met my dog once, and every time he speaks to anybody about me, or they talk about being over here in the UK, he always asks how Gonzo is. Yeah, Monty, the best thing you can do is keep asking her questions, keep her mind working. There was a TEDx or TED talk on YouTube. If I find it, I'll send it to you. And it's all about it's about how you can help people with dementia. It was only a few weeks ago, actually. I put it on Facebook. I should have a look for it. But it was very, very good because they thought my dad had dementia. It was to the point of, yeah, it's not fun, Lola. With my dad, it was the point of his GP, instead of waiting for a scan because he knew it would be about 4 months before he'd get a brain scan, his GP actually signed him up for a study. So he got he had his brain scan in less than 2 weeks instead of 4 to 6 months. But it came out he didn't have it, and in a way that was worse because we were thinking, then why is he acting like this? It's weird, but don't know. I haven't seen my dad now for over a year, so he won't come up to Scotland because we moved up here. He won't come up here, so I'm hoping to see him for his birthday at the end of the month. I'm trying to sort that out, but it's a long journey. Well, it's a long journey for here. 400 miles is a long, long way in this part of the world. In America, it's just like a 6-hour drive, but when you're in the big cities, not on the good roads, but not here. Oh dear, people. Does anybody have any more random information? Because my phone is losing battery fast. Is there another happy bit of random information we can give Monty to think about? What, Tribble? I know. I don't know. You just tell the cat you know. So, Heather and Overlook Valley are nearby. That's really good. That's nice. No more bits of information? Random stuff? I can't really think of one that's acceptable for a family-related channel. It's finally raining here. Please don't send it here. Some cats are allergic to humans. I like that. Oh, my cat probably did just give me a bit of information. I've got no idea. Oh, that's good. I don't know, Lola. I don't know what he told me. I think it was mostly moaning at me because I'm not fussing him. I would completely... I think I'm allergic to humans. Yeah, there you go. Who else said that? Rach said that. Wish you could see what I'm doing. I'm bottle feeding 2 calves. I have bottle fed calves. I can picture it. Oh, it's amazing. Am I happier with... Are you any happier with your viewership? Wasn't where I was unhappy with it. But yeah, I have some great people. I love talk. I love doing these late night lives because I don't know, I'll come out with random information and random stuff. Okay, guys, my phone is now completely complaining at me for my low battery. It's about to cut out. Thank you so much for all coming and making me laugh. And Monty, our thoughts are with you and your mum, your family. So I better go. Tribble's going to complain as well, I'm sure. So please hit the thumbs up on your way out. And please come back soon, and I will see you all soon. Yes, roasted radishes, I have done that. Have a look at Wholesome Roots. A video on it. Night, everybody. Say goodnight, Tribble.